attended class.
Come on, sis. Come on, Gabriel.
Awesome. So it's such a great honor and privilege to preach to you today. And the chapter given to me is Compelled to Righteous Submission. And I'll be reading from 1 Samuel 14, verse 6 to 7. Please catch up with me. It says, Jonathan said to his young armor bearer, "Come, let's go over to the outpost of those uncircumcised men. Perhaps the Lord will act in our behalf. Nothing can hinder the Lord from saving, whether by many or by few. Do all that you have in mind." His armor bearer said, "Go ahead, I am with you, heart and soul." You know, the Hebrew word that translates to submission is Kena, or is Kana, whichever, K-N-A. And it means to humble oneself, to submit, to willingly place oneself under authority. You know, this fits well with the armor bearer's attitude. His submission flowed from humility, trust, and wholehearted loyalty. And I have one point for us.
Come on,
It's in form of a question. Are you submissive? I looked at other words to mean that mean submission.
Come on, sis.
And this is what I found. Submission also means to be gentle, meek, controllable, disciplinable, obedient, teachable, trainable, etc. If these words are not familiar with your character, they're not submissive.
Wow. Come on.
You know, some of us were shocked when I mentioned controllable and disciplinable. Who or what controls you? Sisters, it should be God. Because when God controls you, you'll be submissive to the leadership He has placed in your life.
Yes.
Do you just admire your leaders and not submit to them? Wow. Like you like the way they do things, how they do their hair, how they dress, speak, carry themselves, but you're not humble enough to imitate. You know, Jonathan stepped out in faith and his armor bearer responded, "Do all that you have in mind. I am with you, heart and soul."
Wow.
He did not compete with Jonathan. He didn't question his motives. He didn't criticize his leadership or reluctantly follow. He trusted the leader God had blessed over him and submitted with his whole heart. You know, righteous submission begins with respect for leadership.
Come on, sis. Wow.
Even when we don't fully understand every decision, we choose honor over contempt. Because our attitude toward godly leadership reflects our attitude toward God.
Yeah.
Wow. So we're going to see, what does it look like to be contentious of leaders? One, constantly criticizing instead of seeking to understand or praying for your leaders. Sisters, do you tear down your leaders? And what does this look like? It looks like delighting in their mistakes or failures. You know, some of us have very critical hearts. And I was very critical. Like I saw things, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that? What are you doing? What is that?
Come on.
Find out where it comes from and deal with it. Because sisters, tearing down your leaders also looks like constantly highlighting their weaknesses while overlooking how God is working through them. Like you know every sin that your leader has, but do you know your sin? What does it look like to be contentious of leaders? Refusing to follow their biblical guidance because of pride or a desire to do things your own way. Sisters, have you ever gone to D-time to seek advice, but you already have experience? Like you're just looking for approval. You know,
Preach it, sis.
You know, do you ignore guidance because you believe you know better?
Come on.
Maybe because your disciple did pharmacy and you did fashion. Maybe because you're in marketing.
Come on, sis.
You know? Maybe you even ignore their calls. Like your disciple is calling you and you don't pick that call. But other sisters like, I'm your sister, I'm sorry. Do you question the motives of your leaders without evidence, assuming the worst about them?
Come on.
That's, oh my God, she told me not to take the job. Why?
Yeah.
You don't love people. You doubt your leaders. Stop viewing your leaders as people, who hurt you.
Yeah.
Sometimes we project our pain on our leaders.
That's right.
And this was me, and it can be me many times. I had a very bad relationship with my mom because she was very critical of me. She always watched everything I did. She always had something to say about my hair, my eyes, my eyebrows, my legs, my friends, my hobbies, she controlled everything. Even my academics, even resting indicated laziness.
Wow.
And when I became a disciple, my disciple always looked out for me because I was on campus, because I had that privilege.
Come on.
But all I could see was this godly woman after my life. Like, why are you running after me? Just like my mom. And I struggled to take correction. I viewed correction as bad because it meant I failed, I was incapable, foolish, or even useless.
Come on, Mom.
I had to fight to see that my disciple is not my mom. She's not my mom that hurt me. My disciple looks out for me, out of love for God and for me. My sisters, have you projected your pain on your leaders?
Come on.
Maybe because you're being called higher to serve, to take care of your body.
Talk about it.
To build discipline. Like you're discipled on exercise and I'm like, why are you telling me that? Maybe
That's
you're being called
how it
higher to deal with your sin. Do you see it as love or punishment?
Come on. Come on.
Your pain is valuable to God, sisters. But refusing correction is actually foolish.
Come on, sis. Lay it
Do you
out.
refuse discipline because it comes from a leader who's younger than you? Maybe they have weaknesses that you don't have. Sisters, our leaders are human just like us.
Yeah.
If we expect them to be perfect, it's pure wickedness. Maybe even at this conference, you are fellowshipping with familiar sisters or younger disciples because you feel they have nothing to offer to you. Obeying outwardly but resisting inwardly with a resentful or rebellious heart. Sisters, are you wholehearted in following your leaders? Do you imitate their faith? Do you undermine the influence that your leaders have on you? And for the disciples in here, you can easily influence those under your care to either be righteous or unrighteous.
Come on.
Sisters, righteous submission is seen in following advice and guidance with humility.
That's
Proverbs teaches that the wise listen to counsel. Pride resists correction, but humility receives direction because it desires growth more than being right.
Come on.
Do you fight in your D-types? Like you just have a back and forth with this, like all the time. Are you easily led? Are you easy to lead?
Come on, sis.
That leader is it's so hard to be under your leadership. Are you easy to lead?
Come on, sis.
Great
You
questions,
can never
sis.
be a great leader if you're not a great follower.
Come on,
And I
sis.
have some practicals for us.
Come
Buy the truth and do not sell it. You need your leader. There's a reason why God allows someone to lead you and not lead you. Examine your heart for contempt. If you often dismiss, compare, or secretly look down on leaders, journal, confess, and repent.
Come
Pray
on.
for your leaders daily instead of criticizing them. Sisters, it's hard to honor someone you never pray for. Your leaders need God as much as you do. Remember, the submission is first to God. If you have a hard time submitting to leadership, check your submission to God. I believe God can do great things through women who are compelled to righteous submission.
Come
I love you and to God.
on.